Welcome to the Carl Reader Show, where I bring you short videos with big ideas, practical tips and simple tricks that you can use to improve your mindset, your career, your business and your life. Let's do this. Have you ever found yourself completely swimming in emails? I know I have. So what I want to do today is to share with you some practical hacks that can help you reclaim some of your time. I know for myself that I would spend hours per day, not just during the day, but also in the evening, looking through emails, being stuck in my inbox. And by using these tips, which are very simple to implement, I found that I've been able to reduce my commitment to emails to just very short time blocks, maybe once a week. And that might seem unrealistic, but if you're currently replying to people instantly, you need to listen to this one. So, first of all, what do? I set expectations around email. The reality is that we've fallen into the trap as a society of expecting emails to be instant messages. And this hasn't been helped by the corporates. You know, certainly the likes of Amazon and so on, when you email them, you get a response back pretty much immediately. Most of us as small business owners simply cannot do that. So, here's what I do. Number one, I pop a note in my email signature to explain that emails are dealt with in batches. Why? Because I'm looking to improve my personal productivity and I don't believe that somebody's email to me deserves the skim reading and the one-liner response that it gets on an iPhone. So instead, I only deal with emails at my desk. I make this clear in the signature. So on that basis, emails are responded to within days or weeks rather than minutes. But if you need to get hold of me urgently, then you can contact, and then I provide the contact details of my office who can provide me an urgent message. Now, the reality is that I've only had a small handful of urgent messages that were sent by email. And here's the reason why. Because nobody emails the fire brigade. If you know you need an urgent response, if you know you need an urgent resolution to something, you pick up the phone. So by doing that, you help direct people in the right path and you set expectations. I also do the same within my out of office. So every person who emails me gets an out of office response that again explains the response time and the reason why I'm doing it. So that helps give me permission to deal with my emails in batches. Now, it's really important when you're working in batches that you take advantage of the productivity gains that you get through working in a batch. Because often when we're dealing with emails, we'll start on something, we'll be tapping away, and all of a sudden we'll need to look at a website or we'll need to speak to somebody. And that hour batch that we put aside, or half hour or 2 hours, or whatever time we put aside, gets eaten up by trying to deal with the emails. So I use the 4 Ds. Now, this wasn't a model that I came up with, but it's a fantastic model. So props to the person who came up with it. The first D is do it. If it's an email that just needs a response, so an acknowledgement or something really simple, then just do it. There's no point filing it away to be dealt with later. Just get it done, get it out of your inbox during your batch time. The second is delegate. If it's something that doesn't need you, then delegate it. Make sure you delegate, but do not abdicate. What I do is I have my assistant actually receive all of my emails and they deal with everything they can and then ping over the emails to me at the time of my batching. So make sure that you delegate as much as possible. The third one is delay. If there's something that requires a conversation or a bit of research or some time for you to think about something, then here's what you do. You delay it, you set a snooze in your email app, Outlook and Gmail both do this, and you respond at that point to let them know when you're going to get back to them. And really importantly, you schedule it to make sure that you've got the time to deal with it properly. And finally, this is the one that you should use most liberally, delete. Most emails are not important. If they're not adding value to you, then why are you reading with them? Why are you dealing with them? So feel free to use the delete button. In fact, Gmail and Outlook have the option to report emails as junk. So not only does it go to your junk mail, you can even choose to block the sender. Feel free to use that one liberally. Now, I hope you found that useful. Please let me know how you get on. Drop a note in the comments. I can guarantee you this will change the way that you deal with emails.